It's like 5:15 in the morning and I'm looking tired. I've been at real estate school for 3 days. Mentally exhausting. I've been working out every morning at this time, so I'm about to work out. My stupid plantar fasciitis is acting up. Old people problems. Anyways, let's do this. It's Thursday. We film in a few days. I'm feeling sore and kind of swollen, but I'm gonna keep pushing on.
How did you get unfat? But where was I? You should definitely check them out. Do you hear that big ass trucks like diesel dumbasses? I'm a country boy. I gotta make my truck real loud and stuff. Okay, everybody, so it is week 11, and I'm good, happy face. So I weighed a couple of days ago. I knew that we had 2 weddings this weekend, and no matter what I eat, I always weigh more after weddings. It must be just, I don't know, my muscles are tired, I don't know what it is, but I always weigh, I know this about myself, I always weigh more after a working weekend. So I didn't weigh myself because I didn't want to get discouraged, but when I did weigh, I weighed on September the 12th, and I was at 155. I was back at 155 again, which is good. It's a loss. So I'm at 11 pounds lost, a little over 11 pounds. So I'm getting back to the 13 is the best I've done so far, and I did really good. I started the real estate school this week, and that is super hard. But the cool thing about it is I feel like I could be on a routine. So every day last week I say every day. We started the day after Labor Day, so that would be Tuesday. But I woke up at 5:30. I worked out every single morning. We're talking Tuesday through Friday, y'all. I did it. I worked out every single morning in my little area, and I made a smoothie every single morning, and I packed my lunch all 4 days, so I could control exactly what I was eating. And I did not drink any alcohol the whole week until Friday. I did not drink Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I pretty much did. I really did perfect. I ate what I was supposed to eat at night. I went to bed early. I was in bed by 9 o'clock every night, which, if you know me, I do not get in bed at 9 o'clock. I don't even get in bed before 11. So anyway, right now I'm feeling a little anxious because I've got a lot of wedding work kind of building up that needs to get done, and this real estate school is so intense that it's literally 9 to 5 every day, and after the week you test on Monday. Oh, by the way, it's Monday, and I took my test and I passed both of them on the first try. So that's cool. Anyway, I'm getting anxious because the weddings are stacking up, the stuff that I need to do, and I don't have enough time in the day to do them. So I need to get that all figured out. And this week, so since we had 2 weddings this weekend, I didn't get to prep any food. So I'm a little anxious about what I'm going to eat. I'll probably have to prep some stuff tonight before I go to bed, but I haven't gotten any groceries. So I was more prepared last week going into the school than I am this week. But that's all right. I will figure it out because I want to have a good weigh-in. I want to continue the success. So right now, sitting at 155, and I'm feeling pretty good. And I worked out this morning too. Sure did. Worked out, passed my test, drank a smoothie. Oh, and I had a really good breakfast wrap from the Healthy Hippie. I will put their information in the comments for you guys. If you guys live in the DFW area, you should definitely check them out if you live in the DFW area. It was pretty darn good. So, what else? Oh, my kids started back in-person learning today, which I thought would be like, woo, yay, you know, there's like a break. But then I had to figure out there's this whole schedule of getting them there. And they go at different times, and they go to different schools. So that was a little bit stressful. I came home from the wedding last night and literally was like drawing up itineraries for that, trying to figure out when I was going to squeeze everything in. But I did it this morning. It wasn't even late or anything. I don't know about tomorrow when I've got to take Lucy to preschool also. So we'll see. That'll be a little more tight, I think. But also, I'm starting this real estate week is finance. And just that word makes me like, rigor? I don't know. I don't like finance and I don't like math. So I'm a little, I guess I'm anxious this week. All in all, I'm excited about where I'm at, but I'm a little bit anxious because everything I'm doing right now is really hard. The school being from 9 to 5 every day and me having to, you know, take kids and pick kids up, and it's getting real. Now it's getting real. And the wedding work kind of piling up, and we're not getting any less busy. I mean, there's a wedding pretty much every weekend until the end of the year. So it's a little crazy, but I kind of like crazy. I kind of thrive on crazy. You guys probably know that by now. But it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'll check in with you guys throughout this week. And I've got measurements next week for month 3. It'll be isn't that right? Yeah, it'll be month 3. And I'll be halfway there. Oh my gosh, I really got to do good this week. I'll be halfway there. 12 weeks equals 3 months. See, I hate finance. I don't know how I'm going to pass this. I hate math. Hate math. Okay. What else? I mean, just getting up every morning and doing my makeup was ridiculous. I mean, seriously. So crazy. I haven't done that since like high school. If you like what's going on, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Definitely subscribe to the channel. I want to be successful, so I'm really going to do perfect this week. I'm excited. We all know, I know it's funny, I'm always talking about, which my husband talks about it too. He always says I've got like one good week, okay? So, but if we're being real, then as a woman, you do go through there every month. It's like cyclical. It's like, no, that wasn't, no pun intended. But you go through things, you know, like the week of the week before. So I'm going into that hard week and a half or so before when I have all those cravings. So being on this structure, I'm hoping is going to solve all that. So I'm excited. It's going to be good. No cheating. Nobody's got a birthday or function that I have to go to where I'm tempted. So hopefully we'll be good. I will see you guys next week when I'm half naked for more measurements. See, that sounds like the opposite of anything I would ever say.
I'm gonna make you some chocolate dreams today.
Cocoa. I like it. Today, you guys, I'm making something that has gotten me through this whole week. I think it's the reason I've stayed so perfect. I call it my chocolate chill. And it basically tastes, okay, I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you it tastes like Ben & Jerry's, but it is most definitely better than any vegan ice cream substitute, and I've tried a lot of them out there. It is way better than that. So this is gonna be great. The one thing I can think that I was doing experiments with this, and the hardest part is, well, you definitely need a high-speed blender like a Vitamix. And the hardest part is you can't put a ton of almond milk in it, or it's more like a shake and not like ice cream. And that tends to be hard because you're putting it in a Vitamix, so it's loud and obnoxious, and you really have to be like jabbing your jabber. Anyway, you'll see, but basically it is the best thing outside of ice cream. I always said there was two things that vegans couldn't achieve, and it's ice cream and pizza. And this is the closest thing, for real. So this is really good. So you're gonna start with 2 to 3 frozen bananas. You need to have these in the freezer for sure. Okay. It's about a 400 calorie dessert, but it's good. And if you're trying to not have as many calories, like there were some days this week where I only did 2 bananas, you know, because I didn't want it to be that high. But okie dokie. Now we're gonna get a tablespoon of cocoa, which is only 20 calories. So we have about 320 in here right now. Then my favorite PB2, and this is only 30 calories, so we're gonna put a tablespoon of that. So now we got about 350. And after the milk, well, we don't put much milk. So it's about a 350 calorie, even with 3 bananas. So I would say no more than 1/4 a cup of vanilla flavored almond milk. This is the one I like, the Almond Breeze, Blue Diamond. And really you don't even want that much. It's really gotta be for the consistency of ice cream. You've really just gotta put a small amount in there. So that's about 1/4 of a cup there. Now we're gonna blend it. Now that we've got that all blended up, we're gonna pour it into our bowl. Y'all just wait for it. And it is super thick. If you're doing it right, it should be super thick. Oh! Did you see that? Look at that guy. We like them super thick. I like to get every single bit out of there because it really is delicious. So you can put anything you want on top, but if you put I get some unsweetened coconut flakes and just a couple of these little chocolate chips, and it's like an almond joy candy bar. So good. So we're gonna do that. So I guess with these 2 things, depending, it is about 400 calories, but not too bad, and not as much as a pint of ice cream. Sure it's not poison. That's what I always tell my kid.